right now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, if we have a lot of cool air, then sure, I'll put back on the hat. I mean, if people miss it, I guess, I don't know. But,
I miss it.
yeah. You know what I miss?
What?
Another episode of Box of Toppings, because you never know what
What
you're
you
gonna
might
get.
get. Woo woo! Ow!
I forgot to look at the list again, but it's fine. It's fine. I kind of looked at it as I was typing things out. Um, for one, uh, what is the first thing we should definitely talk about? I'm gonna leave the horror story for once we get a bunch of viewers. I'm gonna leave that for that. Um, Dang it! I really should have looked at that list again. I got myself on the spot. That's crazy. How'd I do that to myself?
You do it to yourself every time.
I know,
I
right?
don't know
It's so
why you don't
weird.
just send me the list.
Well, see, I did that one time, and you know what? Real quick, no one's gonna notice. Okay, so now that I just looked at that real quick, I know the first thing we could definitely talk about is the whole. We used to talk about how characters in certain fictions won't believe the random stuff that's going on, despite the random world. Like in what was it, True Blood?
True Blood. Mm. So it's a character named Tara,
Okay,
and her mother kept telling her that she had a demon inside her.
okay.
Tara didn't want to believe her, but you kicking it with vampires. There's a werewolf in the show, a shapeshifter, but you don't believe your mama got a demon? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's very far fetched if you ask me.
Hmm.
You know,
They kill me when they have stuff like that. It be other movies, same thing. Like it be fairies and tigers and all this other stuff. But then their sisters say, "Hey,
how you do?
I can, I can change wine into water." They be like, "Ah, get out of here." Be like, "But
But I can.
she just got through talking to a bunch of fairies." Like, come on. Oh,
That's the
okay. So random
whoa.
edit said hi.
Hello.
Bisco. I'm not sure about that one. Got some questions. Lamborghini says hi.
Hey, it's a Mail on Monroe
Random
show.
Edit said good. Back. Loki 3 says hi. Say hi,
You.
Millie. Okay. Basco Teeny Ho says hi.
Well, hello and hi, Millie.
Random Edit said I sub.
Oh,
Woo!
thank
All
you.
right.
Much love to you. So, seeing how we have a bunch of people here, this is the perfect time. Hey,
Wait, Carmen Arab Gaming says hi.
hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Welcome to Box of Topics. We never know what you might get. Um, we didn't know that we were gonna get a horror movie in real life. So, what's like the scariest thing you could probably think of that actually happened? I know some people might say like an insect, spider. There was one time you clicked off the lights and realized just how long your hallway was without any lights on. You know, some of those situations. Or you look down the stairs and just think, nope, and you're not hungry anymore. So while we're driving, door dashing, delivering food like the good citizens we are, um, we reached this fun little impasse where,
Now, we was on West Jefferson near the end of where it ends in Detroit and comes into River Rouge.
yeah,
There's a plant over there
yeah,
and a large area where it's just open.
uh-huh,
And we saw what had to be about 2,000 seagulls.
yeah. Like, those horror movies where there's like a crap ton of like crows or birds or whatever, and it's like a bad omen, like
Oh,
something.
the birds.
Yeah, like something bad is gonna happen. That's what we had. Like Finding Nemo with the my. Yeah, we had 10 times that because I was asleep. Right, my mom wakes me up like, "Oh my God, you need to see this," and I'm like, she probably being over dramatic. Holy crap, what is happening? Like, That was way more birds than I needed to see within
One of
30
the most birds
seconds.
I've seen in one place.
That's
my
what I'm
whole
saying.
life.
And I've been downtown everywhere. So it's
And
like,
I'm driving and it's like mushed up seagulls on the ground. I'm trying to weave past them. I'm like, is this dead seagulls? Like, oh my God. It
and they
was
were
just the worst.
everywhere. And it was almost like one of those be very quiet. If you step on a branch, you're all gonna uproar and chase after you.
Oh, if all of them would have took off in flight, I probably would have ran into a building with my
Yeah.
vehicle.
You know, like it's just all that. And then it didn't even stop there. So after we got done seeing the Final Destination birds, we reached Final Destination Bridge. So anyone who's ever seen that movie, you know that every bridge in that entire universe is made out of paper mache and Twizzlers. So that's what the bridge sounds like. Because I could have sworn I heard a cable go loose. Right? That was way too many metal sounds to be going on as we're going past the bridge. That was not okay. Not okay at all.
Random Edit says, do you play any games?
Yes, I did.
And they also said, I already like this broadcast. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. You're such a kind person. So, as I've told quite a few people, quite a few funny names, I really like those names. Yes, I do. I play on all systems. I played every kind of genre of game, down to even the Michael Jackson experience. Fun time. Mainly play on PlayStation. And I'm waiting for that very simple moment when the Xbox game Halo comes to PlayStation. That way none of my friends have an excuse to not play with me. So there's that. I know I had one person beforehand that was like, hey, you know, I'm going to reinstall Halo. Me and you can play together. I'm like, yeah. And then I think I fell asleep. I don't think I checked my comments that night. I'm going to try to this time without falling asleep.
Huh? Good luck.
Oh, they play
Okay.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay.
Understandable, understandable.
Yes. PlayStation, it took over.
Yeah,
It was behind, and Xbox grew for a long time. And then PlayStation just took over.
I think it's because Xbox only has like 3 good games, and then everything else is on PlayStation.
The
And I mean
exclusivity.
everything.
Yeah, the exclusivity, that's no longer a good thing. You're not going to
No, no.
make people buy your stuff just because you got it on one system. That,
No.
that was back in the 80s.
No, it worked for me. It worked for me because
It's a good console.
it is, it is. And there's one game in particular that I played as a kid and really wanted to play again in my older age because I'm smarter now. I'll be able to get through this complex stealth game without dying 87 times. And the game in question was called Sly Cooper. You play as a
I
rat.
remember Sly Cooper.
Yeah, play as a raccoon. You got your turtle and your hippo friend.
What's the other one? Bandicoot.
Oh, that's just Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
He's also only on PlayStation. Same
Okay.
thing with Sly Cooper. And if I wanted to play Sly Cooper, I had to transfer. And honestly, by the time I realized I could play Sly Cooper, that's when the newer Halo games were coming out, and those are all buns. So that couldn't keep me on Xbox. None of my friends were on Xbox, and my only Xbox friend moved to computer. What do I have you for?
You got a bunch of smiley faces and hearts.
Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so kind, so sweet, such fun individuals.
We love y'all. We enjoy y'all coming in, and we love to see y'all come back.
Oh, of course, of course. That way, like we get like fun little favorites and stuff. But then again, I'm gonna have to sound like a parent and just go, everyone's my favorite. But oh boy,
It's an idea. Okay, awesome.
understandable. Thank you, fun person. But yeah, that was a terrible time. Outside of that, with streets in question, what be up with some of the names of these streets? Like one of them was like called Charles Cousin Avenue, and I'm like,
James.
yeah, James Cousin, and I'm like, what is this? Who's naming these?
I mean, whoever got here first got to.
No, they need to be banned. Because if I'm driving one day and I see something called Street Road Highway, I quit.
Okay, Random Edit said that they sent the heart and the happy face. Okay,
Aw,
thank
thanks,
you.
man.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
But yeah, I'm telling you, like one of these days, I'm gonna see a Street Road Highway. That's what it's gonna be called. Make a left on Street Road Highway. What? Like it's gonna be just as confusing as the city of Townsville. How are you a city, town, and a village? Y'all need to stop.
Well, the maps do that one street where she was like, turned out something, something, Interstate 75,
8848785.
Right, I was
And I'm like, why is it?
wow.
Why is this someone's password as a street name?
Bada bing!
Oh my God, what's up? How
What's
you
up, bada
doing?
bing?
Oh.
I am. Hello. How do I report this channel for misinformation and terrorism? Okay. I'm sure you can probably figure that out.
See, well, you wouldn't be the first. I know a lot of my friends did before.
Let's say oh no, they erased that and said stay positive. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude.
You ain't never lied.
No, bada bing, it's okay. We good.
Oh man.
But wait, yes. Where you been? What's been going on, bada
Hopefully
bing?
everything's been going well.
Everyone, please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch
Oh my
more enjoyable content. Okay, I am. We see you. Xander A. Hey, I just got off a 12-hour. Hope you have a good day, boss.
Aw,
Okay.
thanks.
Thank
You call people boss too? I be doing the same thing. There was one time,
I
anytime.
am says like and subscribe.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
But I tell you, anytime I have any kind of respect for anyone and they ask me to do something, I'm like, all right, boss. So one time my little brother was like, hey, can you get my clothes out the wash? I was like, gotcha, boss. He was, I'm not your boss. I was like, nah, don't mind that. It's an involuntary thing. It just happens.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize you are cool people.
Aw.
We are.
Yeah.
And he said, my bad. It's okay.
No, it's when I tell you my sense of humor is so out there, it is hilarious. Shoot, it I don't even remember when or why, but there was one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, my friends know it because they keep bringing it up. There was one time I was playing the game Fortnite, right? I lost, of course, and the dude who beat me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something that any guy would do in this situation. I'm just gonna report this guy for hacking. And my friend was like, what?
Oh, wow. You're a sore loser? Really? Wow. Okay, Wednesday, Ho 419. Mama said, I am is the devil. Aw, don't say that.
No.
When-
I am. It's the name of the channel. But no, we're positive. They're just messing around.
Right, they're just joking around. Love and positivity, y'all.
Yeah.
Love and positivity.
Shoot, I don't need any more white knights at this point.
Anyway, bada bing! What's been going on? I ain't seen you in days. How you been? What's going on? I play Fortnite every day. Random edits. My
Understandable.
pre-child hearing was yesterday. Okay, how'd that go? Because you know I wanted to know.
But yeah, so like it wasn't even me being a sore loser. I'm just being myself. And at this point, anything my friend said was an excuse for me to continuously do it.
Bada bing said I'm good. Hope y'all are good. Yeah, I'm exhausted. OMG. They keep adding doctor's appointments to my schedule. So
Ongoing book.
man, I'm almost at 7 days a week.
Oh,
I call customers boss at the Christian jewelry store I work at. A lot of customers prefer my laid back attitude. I'm the pierced and tag guy with Gauged ears. Customers either love me or hate me. Oh my
You
God,
know,
Alexander, when I tell you.
man, we really alike for real.
Yes.
And then the funny part is, when people hate you, you love them too, because it's like, hey, you spend all your energy on me? What on me? Thanks, man. Man, I hope you crash and burn. Thanks, bro.
Random edits. It is 10:30 p.m. here. What time is it for you?
What time is
Okay.
it first?
Bada bing, she tried to claim lead in the house in the same day her rent was due.
Oh.
Really? Okay.
Well, I bet that
edits.
worked out for her.
Right. That's not going to work. You need proof of that. Random edit said 9:30. So you're an hour behind us?
So you must be like in Texas or something. Somewhere around there.
No, I forget who's an hour behind.
That'd be the people like in Texas and
Okay.
Tennessee.
Let me see. Random edit says I'm Christian. Random edit said 9:30. We already said that. Alexander A. I'm top. I'm top. I'm sales, and my coworkers all say I'm the friendliest person at the store. That's what's up.
Oh, that's nice.
Nothing wrong with people saying that. Okay. Random edit said yes. Alexander A says I'm in Texas. Random edit said Alabama. I knew it. I knew it had to be somewhere right there. Okay. And then bada bing, must be eating the walls. Yeah. You know, she gonna come up with a whole bunch of BS, but you know what?
There's tons of lead in my house.
Yeah.
Where? She opens the drawer. There's just a bunch of number 2 pencils.
Right.
Like, real funny, man. Put your hands behind your back.
Right. Yeah, so, any court, any judge is going to see through that. Because if that was the case, you need to bring in your proof. You can't just
say
out
it.
of the blue.
You know, like, the boy who cried wolf was when?
Right. It's like, come on now.
But
yeah. But it won't be long, bada bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I will say, it was so funny, because, like, and I really hope none of those reports were actually, like, sent through, because it was all, like, over-exaggerative, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then it was, like, anything that happened, I would just immediately, he was like, oh, hey, he was like, there's some people fighting. I'm going to go up ahead and third party. I was like, oh, you're going to go sneak them? Well, time to do what any American would do in this situation. Gonna report the guy for hacking. He was like, stop!
Lord have mercy.
Really hilarious time, right? So, years later...
Oh!
What happened?
On the other note, I think I'm going to Tokyo, Japan. Oh my God.
I'm going to go there at some point.
I could go with you. Solo Vaughn is calling you.
What? I told him to hang up. I'll call him back later.
No, we live... Okay, so, Random Edit said, do you live in Florida? Nope. We live in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, terrible. Oh, yeah. Is that Solo Vaughn? Yeah. Oh, okay.
How do I get all the way down here?
Yeah, we live in Detroit, Michigan. Quadpolar, Michigan, where you can leave out your house. It will be hot, and then by the afternoon, it will be spring. It'll be summer when you walk out the door. It can be spring in the
afternoon.
and it'll be fall and winter at night.
I'll do one even better. There was one time.
My cousin was in the military and knows someone there. Oh, okay. Awesome.
Cool. Much respect.
Random edits. I almost went to Michigan. Really?
Ugh.
It wasn't for work or by choice. You chose to come to Michigan. I can't wait to get out of Michigan. I don't know.
You know what?
Why anybody would want to come here?
No. You know what? There's one reason. There's one reason why I can understand someone coming here, despite all the warnings. They probably want to understand what it's like to be in...
Hell?
No. What? No, that's like one climate. But no, they want to know what it's like to be in like the Avatar. All in one place. Earth, fire, wind, air. Just, man, it's everything up in here.
Yeah, Michigan. My only concern is the 12-hour flight and the 13-hour time difference. Man, I
Yeah.
tell you what, shoot, I'd be willing to hop on that plane with you.
Hmm.
Oh my God. I want to go to Japan so bad.
One of my friends did end up going there.
Yeah, everybody that goes,
You know, they have a wonderful,
oh my
wonderful
God,
time.
everybody that goes to Japan that I know, they can't stop talking about it. How
Yeah,
it's
no.
so great. How
It's
it's
so
so
beautiful, so
How it,
clean,
it,
so
oh my
wonderful,
God.
so colorful. Everything's so nice, so neat.
Yes.
They have ice in cups, and the ice is a ball.
Yes.
Cool. The ice is a ball. Like, that's his.
If anyone else is walking 4 miles to and from work in Texas heat, it has been brutal as it is this far south. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I can imagine. I mean, it's been 90s,
Since
90
forever.
plus here in Michigan.
And the weird part
So-
is, either it's burning hot or we get floods. What is happening?
Yeah, we got a lot of flooding today.
Oh.
I can imagine if it was 95 here in Texas, I know it had to be like 120, 130. What was it in Texas today?
You know what's funny? My little brother did send me a video, like POV, you're in Texas, and it's 100 degrees, and the man was just in his car, just mad the whole time. He just got so upset. I'm like, is it really that bad?
I
Well,
have
then
to go to sleep by, okay, random edits.
we will miss you tons. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, but they already said they liked and subbed. So
Understandable.
make sure you hit that notification so when we come back,
You never miss it.
you will never miss another one.
And if you have any random questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them here. Leave them in any of my videos. I check my comments most of the time.
Xander A said the mosquitoes have been bad since the flood last week. And it was 101 where I am. I don't like bugs. We've been over this. Any place where it's bugs. And I know in Texas, you probably got mosquitoes the size of tennis balls. I can't play with y'all.
So, like, don't tell YouTube. You didn't hear this from me, but, like, investing in a flamethrower. Anywho, yeah, that's,
Man, the mosquitoes.
because,
I hate mosquitoes. I hate mosquito bites. I hate mosquitoes. I swear to God, I realize that all these bugs are essential to the circle of life. But I swear, I can't wait till they synthesize that.
You know what? I'm starting to wonder. Hey, big scientist people, I have a really big question. Instead of making human androids or animal androids, why don't you make insect androids? I'm just saying, like, if you can make a robotic bee, right, and it'll never have to sting me, it's just constantly doing what bees do without the danger, or a robotic wasp, right, you know, make that a defense system, because, like, come on. Why?
You gotta have real bugs because other animals eat the bugs, and then those animals get eaten by something else, and those animals get eaten by something else, and usually that leads up to the animals we eat.
And that's a fun scientific thing. However, I doubt the wasp are at all needed whatsoever. Or especially the big football bugs. What frog is eating that?
Do you look up what the purpose of the wasp is before you discount it? Just because you don't like a bug, you can't just be like,
I never said I didn't like the wasp. Hey, honestly, I think it's a pretty cool name. But I know they hurt people.
You've seen that on video.
I seen that in real life. They hurt me.
You've never been hurt by
Yeah, I have.
When?
I don't know. You want me to document them?
Yeah, you've never been attacked by wasps. Get out here.
Not by your knowledge.
It was quite the walk. I called my manager, my best friend, 40-year-old woman. I'm 25 on my walk to work to keep me calm when I was swarmed. Oh my God! By mosquitoes? Oh yeah, don't judge the bugs here. Oh my God, swarmed by mosquitoes? That would be, oh my God. Okay, look. So.
I got swarmed by bees.
Okay, that's when you was little. Yes, I remember. I got that call. I was off at work.
What do you mean? You were there.
I wasn't there.
Wait, you
I was
wasn't?
not there. Mm-mm.
Huh.
Your grandma called me and told me what happened. I was on the phone and I was like, what is going on? Because I could hear you screaming in the background. And she was like trying to tell me that she think he was allergic to bees. I was like, he's screaming. If he was allergic to bees, his throat would have closed up and he wouldn't be screaming.
Mm. Yeah, in all honesty, wild story that I'll definitely share once you get through with those.
Okay, there was like 100 of them and they followed me for 2 miles. Oh,
Them boys were persistent.
Lord, I'm gonna tell you, this what you get. Okay, and does Avon still exist?
Hmm?
I think Avon still exists. You get the Skin So Soft lotion. It's in the green bottle. For some reason, it repels mosquitoes. I don't know what's in it, but and then it smells great. It's not like it's a unisex smell, and you won't have to worry about that again. Being swarmed by bugs, I would lose my oh my god.
Or you could get the electric tennis racket. Get away from me!
Wait. Bada Bing said I went fishing with my brother the illegal way. We had to cut down a hidden path, and a swarm of bees got me good. Oh my god!
What'd you do? Bomb the lake?
Oh my god!
Dynamite going out!
Swarmed by bees. They had to cut a path. So y'all got the machetes out. Y'all was like doing the jungle thing.
With the vest and everything. That's,
no.
on one hand, that's really cool. On the other hand, I do feel bad. On the third hand, dynamite and
See y'all, Bada Bing
Kaboom.
ain't nowhere in the world. I'm too bougie for that. If I was gonna go fishing, I have to go somewhere where it's like a big boat.
You know,
And
a
they
whole
like-
bunch of people.
Yeah, a whole, and it's like a lot of pavement around, no bugs, and like somebody will put the worm on the hook for me,
Oh, I could do that.
and then I'll throw it out, and then as soon as it gets to be, oh, he said no, the path was already there. Oh,
Oh.
my god.
All right, that's
Oh,
cool.
you had to go. Oh no, he said it had to cut down a hidden path. Oh, you mean like cut down? Okay, I thought you meant cut like
Actually,
old
make
school.
your way through the hidden path. Like the guy from Tarzan.
Yeah, he said, yeah, we did it the hood way. Okay.
Respect.
I can't get, no, buds, no. I hate.
I still find it really messed up. Like, I was playing with a basketball, right? I'm dribbling it. It hits the roof of my foot, so it goes off. And I'm like, oh no, the ball. I go to try to chase it. It hits someone's tire. I'm thinking, oh no, the alarm's going to go off. I'm going to get in trouble. I wish that's what would have happened, because instead there was a beehive in that tire. Why? Because God wanted to have a laugh that day. And that's when all those bees come out of nowhere, like a two hands, and just swarmed around me.
Okay, so Xavier A said Avon, green bottle noted. Also, my manager suggested the electronic bug swatter.
Yes.
After I sent her a picture of my hands and arms covered in blood from swatting the mosquitoes, that's what Devin just said the same thing.
Yeah, get the electric swatter.
They do. They got the battery operated one. Hey, I'm telling you.
Spin that boy around.
Hey, me and Bugs, we are natural born enemies. I have no love. I told a story previously about how when the kids were little, some ladybugs, I guess it was their time of year, whatever they do, they were all on the back end of our house. So some of them got in the house, and I was about to spray them down, and the kids was like, "No, Mom, don't kill them. They lucky." I was like, "If they was lucky, they wouldn't be in here." Like, oh no, I don't play with the bugs, baby. I don't go in their house. They don't need to come in mine. So yeah, no. That's crazy though. But yeah, that's what Devin just said too. They got the battery operated one.
I remember I saw a video with someone like, where were they? I forgot where they were. But they were just sitting down in a lawn chair, and they had that. And when I tell you they were swinging it, all you saw was like the whole boy just lit up for a good minute. I'm like, oh my Lord, that's too many. I didn't even see what was around them. I just saw the light constantly going.
Oh, well, Bada Bing, you missed it. Oh, you missed it. I was telling everybody about we went through. I had my own little horror experience. I don't scare easy, but when I tell you, I almost stained my pants when we were driving. We were driving. I don't know if you're familiar with Detroit, Michigan,
Uh,
but we were driving on West Jefferson, where it ends from Detroit and goes into River Rouge. Oh my God! It was like about 2,000 seagulls in this area,
they were
and
all over
Devin
the
was asleep. I
grass.
even smacked him like, "Hey, look at this!"
And I'm like, well, what is happening? Oh my God. Like they were everywhere.
It
On
was
in the
so
street,
many.
on the yard.
I'm driving my truck. I'm weaving it around the road because it's dead ones all smashed up on the street. They were just they was on both sides. I was just like, oh my God. And then we had to go across this little rickety bridge to get away from them. I was like, that was too much for me.
Yeah,
And
and
then
if you want to, yeah, a nice little illustration on what the bridge was like. You remember that bridge scene from Final Destination? That's what it sounded like. So that was not fun.
could I ask a random question about a social situation? I'm autistic and and I am never really sure how to react to people's comments towards me.
Ah, yeah,
I
yeah,
live Final Destination.
you know,
Okay. But yeah, go ahead. Ask your question.
yeah. Any
Anybody,
box of
yeah.
topics, any kind of questions, comments, concerns, I got
We
you.
look forward to your questions. What's your question?
And shoot, if you want, you can get a fun answer from me and one from good old Mama
Yes,
J.
that's how Bada Bing and us got to be so close. He had a question, and we talked for a while
Oh,
on
good
that.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Um,
Ask your question, Xavier. I mean Xander. Oh my God, I be adding that, and I hate when people
syllables.
do that to me. But I be adding alphabets and stuff to people's names. Like, oh my God.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
But yeah, so I don't know if Bada Bing, if you are familiar with Detroit, but yes, that area, I was super scared. If that would have been nighttime, I would have crashed my truck
You,
because
you know the scariest part about that whole thing was that after we experienced it the first time, you looked me in my eyes and was like, I want to go back and get a video because otherwise no one's gonna
I
believe
said
me.
that.
Huh?
I
Oh,
said
what
that. Okay, so the initial thing, yes, I was scared, crapless. But I said we got to go back because nobody is going to believe me if I tell you that when I say 2,000 seagulls, it
Like,
was a lot.
like when you go and you see a whole bunch of dandelions or sunflowers or pollen, that's how many seagulls. And I'm like, no, no, I believe you. The kids in the back believe you. They believe you. We don't need to go back for proof. When you go back, you don't come back. What?
All right, so Bada Bing said, yeah, my uncle used to live in Detroit, but I'm not too familiar. See, that's why I need the video.
No, you
So
don't.
for people who's not familiar, I can show you the video. You got to see this horror story. It's okay. Anyway, Xander A says, so there was this girl I was talking to on Tinder. She
Okay.
video chatted me and asked where I was. I
Alright.
lived alone in a 16-foot RV in a trailer park,
Okay.
and she said, that's so sad. I don't know how to take that. I work hard, save up, lived on the streets, and pulled myself out of the gutter to get this RV. I'm proud of it. And you
Yeah,
know what?
so that's all that matters. Like,
I was just like, that's all that matters.
because, like, you can't you can't dictate someone else's life or judge them for anything they have. Because if that's something you're proud of, then you're proud of that. It's like the weird thing whenever people be like, "Oh, I'm going to therapy," and they, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Why are you sorry? This is a good thing. What?
No, if you lived on the street, you worked hard, you saved your money, you got your RV, and you are proud of it, then you celebrate that.
Hmm.
You do not let anybody rain on your parade. You do not let anybody bring you down.
Hmm.
If she can't appreciate the hard work that you did to what you achieved, then talk to somebody else who will.
Hmm.
You don't have to put up with that. That is,
Yeah, never,
yeah,
never settle for
yeah, never
anyone like
settle
that.
for bull crap. Yeah, never do that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
see, because like I'm proud of you. good on you. Because
No.
shoot, from what you have a vehicle? What? Yeah, good on you.
Well, yeah.
A vehicle slash home.
Right. Well, all RVs
Well,
they not mobile. All of them. Some of them are, some of them not. He said he has a 16-foot trailer,
oh,
and he lives in trailer park. Okay, you know what? Everybody started somewhere.
you
Hell,
know?
what's his name? Eminem used to live in a trailer
Yeah,
park.
he did. He did.
Everybody
Yeah.
starts somewhere.
Hey, you got the Eminem story. That's cool.
hmm I've been in this place for 5 years, and she apparently was into me enough to ask me to move in with her after 2 days. I'm just kind of sick of people trying to save me. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I don't
because
drive. I choose not to because I have schizophrenia.
yeah,
Can't trust what I see. Okay.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, yeah, because okay, that is like a very weird thing for people to look at your situation and try to pity you. Like, what do you mean? This is a good thing for me. What are you trying to? Because that will be the main thing that will start you with the. What you mean by that? Hmm? What do you
No,
mean?
but
I'm sorry.
no, but when you have people to be honest, you do have some people out there that they are really true to heart, will want to help.
Indeed.
But when you do have some people that they would just want you to be there so they can have something over you
Yeah.
and use that constantly to be
At
like,
least I got.
right, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, after 2 days, you really don't know what this person is or who they are or anything
Yeah,
like
it's-
that. Even if you are considering moving in with this person, what I would highly suggest is keep your own place.
Yeah.
And then two, like, give it a little more time. Because people try to hide their bad habits, their bad ways, and all that kind of stuff. But if you give it some time, that stuff starts to slide out. It seeps out. So you can really see a person for what they are, not what they try to portray themselves as to be.
Yeah, because, like, with me, I got myself a fun girlfriend and whatever. But I at least gave her, like, a month before I was like, okay, I'll come visit.
Yeah, Bada Bing said, no, don't do it. It's starting off bad. It will end even worse. And that is a possibility.
That is a
That
possibility.
is definitely a possibility. I mean, there are the times where it'll start off bad, and then it can turn around.
It can turn into
I've seen
something,
it.
yeah.
Well, hold on. I've seen it in movies where that.
That's crazy. But I will say, it is, like, definitely be on the lookout for any and all kind of red flags. Like, perfect example, 2 days is, I'm pretty trusting, I am. But 2 days is not enough to commitment to move in.
I mean,
Like,
you
you
know
don't-
what? You never know. You never know. I've seen stories. No, I almost said on TV, but no, I've heard of real stories
Okay.
where people met and they just, they didn't move in after 2 days though, but
Well, it was like
was-
love at first sight.
it was like they met. A friend of mine told me how she got a package delivered by
Oh,
UPS.
yeah, I remember that.
She got a package delivered by UPS, and the guy left it at her door downstairs from her apartment, and she was struggling to get it in. And then he asked her, "Did you need some help?" And she was like, "Yeah." So he helped her get it in. He gets up to her apartment. He was like, "Is just you here?" She was like, "Yeah." And from there, they hooked up, and they've been together for years. Got a kid on the way and everything.
But,
Okay,
I
wait.
mean,
Bada Bing says 100%. And then Xander, I don't know why I want to keep.
saying exactly.
My relationships have all gone from bad to worse. Like 2 days. Why are you so obsessed with me? Yeah.
Yeah, like, it is a little, but,
it is cringy.
yeah, like, that's what I can say. For a lot of people will try to give you advice or whatever, but the best thing I can tell you is to listen to yourself entirely. If this is something where you even get like a, like, if you're not 100%, yeah, it's a great idea.
Okay.
Without any regrets,
Okay, so likes. I understand if she thought the trap. Oh, your people, boy.
Yeah.
They keep coming up. Okay, no, let me see. I understood if she thought the trap house I grew up in was sad, but hey, also it's pronounced Xander. Okay, I got
Oh,
you, Xander.
that's a fun name.
I love Xander.
But yeah, yeah. In all honesty, that's the one thing I always want to let people know. Like, if you, in your heart of hearts, and your very core, and your very soul, don't fully like what's happening, then don't
Don't
go
do
for
it.
it.
Yeah, don't
Because
do it.
you'll know. You will know. Like, if you, the whole bit of you, like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, down from your toes to your head. Oh, it's a great idea. But something in the back of your head is like, this is bad. Don't.
Walk away. Run. Run. But yeah. So it's yeah. I mean, my suggestion would be give it more than 2 days. I mean,
Definitely.
if you're interested in this person,
Mhm.
then definitely, just tell them, okay, well, hold on, let's
Whoa.
take it slow.
Let's slow the brakes
Yeah,
down.
let's add little breaks to
You
this.
don't even know my last name yet.
All right, let's see what happens here. Let's give it a minute.
What if you don't like cartoons? We'll never
Let,
get along.
let this stew simmer for a second before we go ahead. Bada Bing say 2 years. I don't know about 2 years now, but
Hey, whatever, however much time you
I
need.
know it's definitely. I wouldn't say 2 days either, but definitely I don't know 2 years. I don't know. Somebody try to date me for 2 years. I'll be like, look, boo, I'm gonna need you to pick up the pace on this. But that's just me.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone has their different things. Now,
Okay, so Xander says, I hella appreciate the advice, y'all. I'm kind of done with this judgy chick. Oh, and my mama got my name from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
that's
Oh my god, I used to
fun.
love that show. Okay, so Xander. Okay, cool. I even know who the character is, Xander. Yes, I
That's
used to
cool.
love Buffy the Vampire. I love the show. I didn't care for the movie. The movie's kind of silly, but the show was dang show better. It was the bomb. Yes,
That's fun.
she was one of the classic nerds. Hey, being a nerd now is the best thing.
Well, okay, depends on the nerd.
Ah, you funny.
Because, like, my lady, she's kind of a
Oh
nerd,
yeah.
and I love it.
Xander says the movie sucks. The movie sucked big time. It was
Like,
terrible.
she's fun, she's goofy, she's a little quirky. I enjoy it.
You
But,
told your girl.
yeah, I love
Oh,
her.
man.
Can't say enough about her. And, man, when I tell you, anytime, I do this all the time, right? Because, um, I'm but a small little man. And, very short, 6'4". And,
Right. Okay.
anytime I'm out, rather helping any of my family members or out doing anything, at random times, I don't know why this happens. If this happens to anyone else, y'all can tell me. But why is it whenever it's like, if you're looking for a partner, nowhere to be found, right? The ocean is empty, the pet store, gone. That boy's closed, canceled. Second you get one, now they all just coming out of nowhere. And the weird part is, I don't even want them. I don't like them. I don't want it. And it's like two different times some random lady was like overly flirting with me, and I got really uncomfortable. So I told my girlfriend I was very uncomfortable. I needed a hug.
Guess who's back? Lemonade Doug.
Oh my God, yes! I
Oh!
love your name.
Hey,
We were
what's
just
up?
talking about you. All good things. All good
Oh,
things.
oh, we got a good crew tonight.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know. All
I'm
these fun
loving
people.
it.
Who's next? RKS.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's the same thing with me. I don't want a relationship. I absolutely do not want one.
And yet,
I'm cool with being single. Actually, I love my single life right now. I love it.
people
I've
keep
been
trying to
loving it.
save you from it.
Man, right. I love my single life so much right now. I've been loving it for the last 5 years. It's just priceless. And everybody's trying to save me from being single. Like, please don't.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to set me up with somebody. I'm like, no, thank you.
Because I can understand both, in both regards. Because me, I enjoy having a partner, someone to push me, someone to rival me, someone to always be there, a nice little fun person in my corner. If there's ever a moment where it's like, well, instead of the whole I'm going to my mother's house, it's just I'm going to my girlfriend's house. I'm out of here. But I can also understand being single. You ain't got to get up with nobody. There's no planning you got to do. You ain't got to go out for someone else on Valentine's Day.
When you want.
There are no restrictions. You can oogle and ogle at everyone. You'll never get in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, depends on how long you do it.
But I love it though. I love it. And it's always somebody trying to hook me up with somebody. I'll be like, no thanks, I'm good. And then when I wanted to be in a relationship, like you said,
nowhere to be found.
Nowhere, nobody was trying to talk to me.
But the second you're like, I'm done, I quit.
Man, then here they all come out the woodwork with rings from everywhere. Like, no, I'm good. No, thank you.
I still find it so funny. Like, I was almost genuinely crying.
Okay, wait a minute. Xander said my mama took me to about 30 comic book conventions over the years. Took me to the cinema hundreds of times to see anything. She was the coolest mom a boy could ever ask for.
Aww, that's nice.
I should try being single for a bit longer. Ain't not had a girl since 2016.
Hey,
well,
you gotta love yourself.
And if there's any young people out there, cover your ears. Xander. Every girl you get with doesn't have to be a keeper. She can be a sleeper. And then you just go on to the next one.
Oh yeah, testing the waters, yeah.
And
see if you even like
keeps.
It. Shoot, you may just sit there and be with a girl and go, you know what? Let me just try one of my guy friends. Screw this.
Okay, well, I'm not advocating that though, but
what you mean?
I mean, experiment. I'm not gonna advocate that because,
safely.
Well, anyway, everybody do what you want to do. As long as you're grown and consenting, whatever.
As long as you're, not hurting nobody, you're happy, you're not hurting yourself.
But yeah, he's looking for a girl, so it's like, okay. But yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get a glass of lemonade. Okay. All right, lemonade duck.
That's fun.
I love that name.
Me too.
Yes. But yeah, so my philosophy is everybody I run into, they are just my person for that moment. I am into them. If they don't turn out to be,
butt face.
Yeah, just somebody I can't deal with. But if I'm vibing with that person and everything, they are my person for that night. And then after that, they go they way, and I go my way. And then if I decide I want to see them again, then we'll make that happen. But I don't go with anybody or talk to anybody with the intention of making it into a relationship.
Yeah, like me, I always believe in starting off as best friends first, because how do you immediately get to I love you without I like you first?
Cover your ears, kids. But I did hook up with a chick that worked security at an anime convention I was at. Yes, I did get into the panels all weekend for free. Okay. Right there.
My brother.
Oh.
All right.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Hey, good on you.
Yes, definitely. But it's like, okay. I'm constantly shopping. I'm not looking to buy.
No,
not
think
even
about
to
it.
lease.
Now that he brings that up, yeah, even at the anime convention, some random lady was flirting with me there, and that's when I started talking to my girlfriend.
Have you seen yourself?
What?
Have you seen yourself?
Yeah, I know, but come on.
So then don't act surprised.
I am gonna be surprised because it's like, okay. Look. hear me out on this one. For them to be nowhere and then come out of nowhere, like, come on, I gotta be surprised at this point. And then, like, each time it happens, right, I immediately go and cry to her because it's like, this lady was looking at me, and then.
Xander says she was beautiful and very nice and
Aw.
was just a nice weekend and nothing else. I had gotten my ex's name on my tattoo cover a week prior. Oh yeah. I don't. Okay, so I have a rule about names tattooed on my body. I only get my children's names tattooed on my body and my grandkids because they're gonna be mine forever, no matter what. When I was married, my ex-husband tried to get me to tattoo his name on my body. Like, no, because you could be gone tomorrow. And guess what?
He was gone?
He was gone. Yeah, so, no.
Yeah. I was just looking at a video about, like,
Okay.
be wary of the tattoos you get, where you're going to get them placed, be mindful of what it is, make sure you clean it all the time, stuff like that. And in all honesty, if I ever am to get a tattoo, I already know what I'm going to get.
What, your girl?
No!
I'm just wondering. Okay. Lemonade Duck says, I'm back. Can I tell you the lore about my name? It's
Yes!
Yes, we want to hear your name origin story.
Which,
yes, please.
no disrespect to her. It's just
Tell us.
I'm not gonna, laminate my body with someone else's name. Like,
So
I'm not. Oh,
Kids?
no one's body, no one's name. I'm not even gonna put my own name there. No. So, like, perfect example. The one thing I'm thinking is getting one of, like, the really cool looking symbols from Halo, putting it right here on my shoulder.
Okay.
And then that way, hey, it's no person, no artist, nothing that could be like, ooh, you see what that person did now.
Okay, let me see. Fiona's life. Good morning. What are you talking about?
Everything.
Hey, Fiona, how are you? Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Box of Topics, because
Yes.
you never know what you're going to get.
Right, so here we talk about everything, anything.
Things that are funny, things that are upsetting, things that are
Right.
serious.
We've
Right
been
now, we're
talking
just having a
about-
really fun time.
Right, we've been talking about Xander's potential
Love
love
relations.
interest. Right. Okay, so hi, I am Vietnamese. Wait a minute. I am Vietnam. Okay. In Vietnam. Okay. And then, well, welcome. Welcome, Fiona. We love, oh my God, we just got people coming in from all around the world.
Everywhere.
We
Oh my
love
God.
that.
Like, I was so surprised when I looked at my analytics and saw all the different places I'm reaching. I'm like, yo, this is awesome.
Okay, Xander says, my ex name was the second tattoo. I got a butterfly that said, this action will have consequences. Then I got her name huge on my shoulder in a big pile bubble. We met at the Comic Con. Okay, that's what's up.
That's fun.
I got butterflies all over me as part of my tattoos as well.
Indeed.
Going from my hip all the way down to my ankle on my left side, I have butterflies with all my kids' names up underneath them. I got stars on my left forearm. I'm waiting to put my grandkids under their names under those. And then I have a unique tattoo on my arm, upper arm, on my left side. On my right side, I have a butterfly. On my right thigh, I have a butterfly. And on my right ankle, I have family, love. I forgot what the other one is. Family,
Life?
love, life. I think it is.
Love,
On my
laugh,
ankle.
life.
I haven't seen it in a while, so it's the one tattoo I don't like anymore, so I don't really look at that one. And then on my back, I have a demon on my back because that's where I made sure I put all my demons behind me.
That, or the simple fact of that's where all the terrible disrespectful see You know, that's what they end up saying the second name. Like, yo, kid,
Right.
what you say about my kids, bruh?
Turn my back. Although, okay, Fiona's Life says, although I have a very small tattoo, if I was going to have any more, it would be a tribal art and not the usual style of tattoo. That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
That's what I got on my arm. Mine is very unusual.
let me see your phone real quick.
Okay, Lemonade Duck. All right, this got to be the story. Okay, so one time my friend was thinking about getting a duck and he accidentally spilled a glass of lemonade and the duck ran up and drank it, and ever since he always waddled up to us every time
For
he
lemonade?
seen the bottle. Oh,
That's such a hilarious, that's such a wholesome and fun story.
I know, that's cool. I like that. All right, Lemonade Duck, that's what's up. Let me see. Xander says, I've gotten the girl from Final Destination 3 with all the nails in her face over her name. Oh, that's your tattoo? Oh, that sounds sweet.
Yeah, so for me, I had it as a shirt once. So if I ever am to get myself a tattoo, then it's gonna be.
Oh, that halo symbol that was on your t-shirt?
Yep. This is gonna be on my like shoulder. Really enjoy it. Really cool.
My still, I'm still gonna get more tattoos though. I love them. They really excite me. Like, and then when I have on like shorts and stuff and people can see them, I really love showing them off too. It's just art. I got, especially the butterfly on my right thigh. It is just pure artwork. It was something that my son does tattoos. My honorary son does tattoos, and it was something I found a picture, and then he put his take on it. It was, it's awesome. I love it, and he did it in glow in the dark ink too. Man, you couldn't tell me. Okay, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Lemonade Duck said we dressed him up with clothes and other stuff. He looked like a professional.
I love
I
that.
should have known.
I love that so much.
I swear to God. Okay. I can't wait. I need to see pictures of that.
You know, like that just sounds outstanding.
Okay, let me see. That would be a sick shoulder piece. My bud Jesse at the time got his ex old lady's name covered with the Grim Reaper because she's dead to him. It inspired me to get a dead chick as the cover up. Okay.
Oh my god, that is so funny. First you got her name and it's like, oh, okay. Grim Reaper right over it. That is a great cover up. I love that.
Yeah, that is a nice one. Yeah, that's what I did with the demon on my back. It was like, it just represents all the people that I've left behind. It's no good in my life. So yeah, I love it too.
Oh shoot, we got a new
Like
person.
Diddy, I'm ready to clap cheeks. Could say that. Okay, Xander, I was a little zooted when I made the decision, but no regrets. Hey, that's what's up.
Who makes that as their name? You know what? That's one of those names where it's like, if you have that tattooed on you, I feel bad for you, right? Because in the past, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that bad, right? And then people are like, oh yeah, P Diddy, da da da. But now, bro, you got a Diddy tattoo? What's
No.
next? You got baby oil?
No,
Like
somebody named Diddy.
no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's one of those name tattoos to where if you have that on you,
I think
yikes.
nobody has that. And if they did,
Somebody
they're
probably
getting
do.
rid of it.
You know, laser therapy.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Lemonade Duck said his name was Lumu. Oh, Lumu the duck. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Fiona's Life says, I like the African tribal artwork. Yes,
That is
that
very
is
nice.
nice. It is. And that's the type of tribal artwork you're going to get as a tattoo? Or that's what you're considering to get as a tattoo, Fiona?
Now, I can definitely say for anyone out there aiming to get any kind of tattoo, whatever you do, and if you do this, don't post it because people are mean. But whatever you do, do not get a tattoo on the front of your neck, no
Oh
matter
my
what it
God.
is. Don't do it.
He just keep on talking about that. You get a tattoo wherever brings you
And that's what I'm
happiness.
just saying. If you do it, please don't post it because people are mean. All right?
Whatever.
They are.
Screw mean people. We not worried about them. Okay. Xander says my coworkers at the Christian jewelry store were so shocked when they learned about my final destination tattoo. They should see my brother's ink. Oh yeah. That
That's
was the
funny.
thing too. Like when I got my first tattoo, because where I work at, you supposed to be in like this paint suit, and because I was trying to keep, my it was fresh, I wouldn't cover it up. I had my one arm out, so everybody was like, "Oh my God, you got a tattoo? You got a tattoo?" Everybody was shocked that I got one. Like, okay, so you know,
I mean,
because
like,
I'm so sweet and so quiet. That's what they
yeah.
say.
You
Well,
know,
that's what they thought.
you know what's crazy? Still to this day, me and all my peers and any other class that came before us or after us, we had a teacher, really cool teacher, strict but fair, who had the name Miss Tattoo. And we asked her, "Do you have any?" She said no. And we were, duh, why not? That's such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know, like, come
Okay.
on.
Okay, so Fiona said that's what I would like. I live in Africa, so I'm inspired. I also want to get the swim, bike, run symbol on my finger. Okay. Ooh, finger
Finger
tattoos.
tattoos are
Ooh,
cool.
they are.
Like,
I'm
especially
just.
the ones where they make them look like brass knuckles. Those are, like, really
Yeah,
good.
I'm not ready yet for the finger tattoo, but girl, kudos to you. But then my inner thigh though. Ooh, I had to go to my happy place for that one,
I'm telling
but
you.
I did it.
If I ever meet up with somebody, we're having a nice time there. Hey man, this was a cool time. Fist bump, and I go to fist bump them, and I see PAIN on their fingers. I'm scared.
P-I-N.
No, PAIN. Just straight
That's
pain.
pain.
I'm like, oh
Oh,
God,
okay.
why do you have that?
But you know what else is painful?
No, don't tell me. We're having so much fun.
Yes, it's that time.
What if we like
Okay.
continue for like 2 more hours? No.
Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure if I asked you this yesterday, but what's your favorite Halo? And Xander says, that was Lemon Duck. And then Xander says, I have to wear a collared shirt at work. It never says in dress code that it has to be button up. So I dress like a Nirvana groupie. Unbuttoned plaid flannel, and a black shirt.
That's
Xander
fun.
says, I don't look like I work there, but I am in dress code. Okay.
That's fun.
And then Fiona says it would be small, nothing dramatic. Oh, okay.
Fair
Talking
enough.
about the tattoos.
So, to answer the question, and because we're now coming to the end, oh, but to answer the question from you, Lemon Duck, the first one, love the first one. It's bright, it's colorful, it's the most nostalgic. It's what I grew up with. The music is great. Everything is so fun. The enemies are fun to face off against. It's such a nice time. And then uh, on top of that, just witnessing the two like different factions or multiple factions fight each other, it's such a fascinating thing. A lot of times I just sit there and just watch the computer go, and I just like, wow, I wonder who's gonna win. And every time it's a whole different scenario. It's like watching a chess game.
Okay, so business checked in and said, Isa, thank you so
Oh, thank
much. We
you.
love you. Thank you, business. Make sure you hit that notification button so
So
you'll
never
know
miss
when
another
we're
one.
back. All right, so we are going to give a shout out to everybody who stopped in today and
It's a
said
lot of
hi,
people.
conversated, everything. So we got Random Edits.
Thank
We
you.
got Bis called Coin Tino Ho. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong.
You want me to try?
Lamborghini. We got Loki 3. We got
This team?
Kareem and Ray Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bada Bing.
Our good bud.
Woo!
Thanks for coming back.
Yes, okay, fam. I am.
Thank you for
We
being
got
here.
and Xander. Xander, thanks
Fun
for the
person.
conversation and
Thank you.
everything.
Much
Yes.
love to you.
We
Oh,
got Ben Day Ho, 419.
man.
We got, let me see who else. We got, hold on. It was somebody else. Then there was the Diddy that stopped through.
Wild person.
Yes. And we had, last but not least, we had Business stop in. Oh, we are so glad to see everybody. Oh, Lemonade Duck. Oh, don't let me
Thank
forget
you
Lemonade
so
Duck.
much for
Yes,
just
thanks for
being
coming
here.
back. Fiona's Life, thanks for stopping
Fun
through.
person.
Yes. And that
I
looks
think
like
that was-
everybody. Yes.
Indeed.
Hope to
So-
see you again soon. Yes. So
Of
make sure
course,
you
of course. Like, comment, subscribe, and
share.
the notifications so you never miss another one. I have other videos if you'd like to see those. A nice little AMV with a whole bunch of Dragon Ball stuff. Worked really hard on it. I'm gonna upload to Instagram real soon so other people can see it. Outside of that though, yeah, feel free to watch any of my other videos, anyone else's videos, because why not? And yeah, I don't want to say goodbye.
Lemon Duck says, have an amazing day, y'all. You too.
You too.
Much love.
Much
Woo.
love to all of you. But with that being said, this has been Box of Topics, because you never know what you're gonna get. Also, the second one's pretty good. The third one, kind of overrated for me personally, but really nice music.
Are you talking the music for the...
No, I'm talking about Halo.
Oh, Halo.
And Reach is just beautiful across the board. Oh my god.
That's
But-
all over my head.
Nah, don't, man. I kind of want you to play. Like, it's good. It's good. But yeah. And if anyone wants to conversate after the show, again, I read my comments. So, but yeah, much love to all of y'all. Have a great night, everyone.
Love y'all.